Hi there, welcome to this week's Personal Reflections. Those of you that read my blog posts on a regular basis, you might have noticed that I was very proud of myself a few days ago because I actually keep a record of all the books that I've read on my blog, printed out a summary of all of those books, and I realised that in the last 12 months I'd actually read 43 books, an average of over 3 per month, and I was very, very full of myself, very proud of myself that I'd taken so much time out. About a dozen of them were personal and professional development books, and the rest of them were either good novels or they were good historical books or books about science, because they're the things that interest me the most. So feeling very pleased with myself and knowing that I was just about to finish on Friday this week for a 2-week holiday, I realised that what I wanted to do is to figure out what my holiday reading list would be. First of all, spending some time down in Cornwall and also going away for a week's holiday in Greece as well. So I want to get all the books lined up. So what I decided to do was delve into my bedside cabinet and into a few other places and bookshelves around the place and figure out where all the books were that I'd bought in the last 12 months but I hadn't yet got around to reading them. And what we see here is the results of that enquiry, and I'm ashamed, I think, to tell you that there are 42 books here which I've bought, paid for, and haven't yet got around to reading them. And I suppose what that means statistically is that if I don't buy another book and just read through the ones I've got to read, according to my average rate, it'll be 12 months before I get to the end of this list. Now, there is a dilemma associated with that, and the dilemma is that one of my favourite pastimes on a Saturday is bimbling down onto Falmouth High Street and bimbling into the Falmouth bookstore and buying books. Don't know about you, but I absolutely love to buy a book on a Saturday. And of course what they do, those silver-tongued salespeople in the bookstores, is they do things like saying, you know what, if you buy 2 of these you can have the third one at half price. You know, all those special offers that they do. So traditionally I tend to walk out of that bookstore with perhaps 2 or 3 books that I've bought to add to this growing mountain of literature. So it strikes me that I've got 2 choices. I can either stop buying books and read the ones I've got, or perhaps I can take 12 months off work and see if I can get through this list a bit quicker. Anyway, I wonder if I could set a challenge, and the challenge is that has anybody out there who reads this newsletter got a list and a pile of unread books which is greater than 42? So there's my challenge for the week. Of course, the answer to the question of life, the universe and everything was 42, and presumably the answers to the questions of life, the universe and everything lies in these 42 publications. How many books have you got in your unread list?